Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Wisdom of the Four Rivers. My name is Joy Kingsborough, and we are looking at the consciousness, the intuitive energy that is coming through the ancient system of numerology that moved through Egypt and eventually became the playing cards. So today's energy is based on an archetype that is the Five of Hearts. This archetype is based on the wisdom that comes from the river of information of self-love. So this is the river of self-love and the journey we're experiencing on our own self-love expansion. So as we continue to journey towards the end of this month, we find ourselves with the Five of Hearts. And the five is the waypoint in the hearts, in the self-love journey that is all about the transition, the shift and transition to choose higher love, to choose more. We have been journeying through the awareness of what true love really is, and then we move through an experience of the celebration of love, which for many people brought up triggers and events and different things that cause you to choose even more. That while we reach certain places of self-love, that self-love isn't intended to stay stagnant. It isn't intended to be an experience where we reach some epiphany state, some high state of self-love, and then it's complete. We actually are intended to scale our love higher and higher and higher. And as we do that, the capacity for us to express in the world expands and grows. We're able to become a beacon for more love in the world with others. We're able to share more love in the world with others. And I just love how that energy comes together at this time as we get ready to transition. And that transition is from 1 month into the next. And if you know anything about astrology, astronomy, if you are paying attention to the natural flow and order of reality, you've probably learned by now that transits have something special in the energy of them. Transits are important aspects of our journey, and we have lots of them. We have big transits in our life story that happen, at 7 and 9 year cycles, some of them at 13-year cycles, some of them at 49-year cycles. There are all kinds of transits that occur. However, we have transits every single day, every single week, and of course they're subtler than some of these big transits. But a monthly transit is important to the collective because it creates an interruption in the flow of our thinking patterns. So right now, as we move towards the end of October, there's this desire to really celebrate and love the self, and we're getting ready for a transit where this energy isn't going to be as top of mind. It isn't going to be as palpable for us until later in the month in November. So as we close out October, we're filling our love cup. So you get to decide today, will I fill my love cup or will I judge and criticize myself, right? So when things are occurring, will I go, oh man, I must have gotten a little too high on my horse. I must have, I loved myself yesterday, but today I realize, oh, I'm doing this and this is happening. And why didn't I remember that? And all of those things might be arising. And those things are happening in order to stir up just a little bit more love. Your love, that the self-love increase that you've been having exposed parts of you that wanted to play too. They wanted to be part of that. And so today you're going to notice it and you get a choice. You always have choice. Am I going to apply more love here or less? And that's it. That's the decision. That's the message that the Five of Hearts brings from the river, the kingdom, the wisdom base that is connected to the expression of your love, how you feel about you out into the world. So wishing you all good choices, wishing you all so much more love than you thought was possible. And I hope you have an absolutely extraordinary day. And we'll see you tomorrow as we continue to transition into the new month. And we'll talk a little bit more about that as we get a little closer. We still have just a few days before we make the transit. Bye for now.